Hey guys, this is Rudisera. You're welcome to the channel. So there's this trend that I've been seeing on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do it so bad. So it's basically people just talking about their guilty pleasures, and I feel like this is also a kind of a get to know me better, but in a weird way, because you're not getting to know like the good side of me. Not like my guilty pleasures are bad or anything, but yeah. So unfortunately, I absolutely love the following things. It's a beautiful Sunday. I went to church today. I was supposed to actually leave the house, but it rained and it's looking like it's going to rain again. And I'm just like, I'm not doing that. So, yeah. And I think that will bring me to like my first guilty pleasure. I love my house. I don't know how to explain it. There's nothing in this house, mind you. There's no TV. There's nothing, but I just love staying indoors. If the grand plot twist of my life does not involve my future husband miraculously just knocking on my door, then that's it. I'm cooked. Because, yeah, that is the only way that I'm going to meet somebody as it stands. So, yeah, I love staying indoors. I love lying on my bed and looking at the ceiling. I love sitting with my hand on my chin and just thinking about my life or just thinking about nothing. Sometimes I black out, or is it blank? I just blank out. Is it black out? Whatever it is. And just stare into space for like a few minutes. And, and I feel good about it. So yeah. So I bought chin chin from church and that's what I've eaten with milk. So I need to make something to eat. I've taken out fish. I have one fish in the fridge, thank God. And spices. So I'm just waiting for it to thaw so that I can grill it and eat. Where was I? I think every Christian has had, a point in their life where they're like, is this real? I mean, does God really exist? But when I think about my life, the only way that it makes sense is when you put in the God factor. Because if you take out the God factor, I'm like, okay, what's the point? To what end? Like, the only way that, the only thing that gives life, this whole process, this whole journey, a meaning is the God factor. Trust me. Like, I don't know how to really explain it, but it gives my life a meaning. Like, I have something to look forward to, knowing that, okay, this isn't it. Because if you take out the fact that, eternal life, what's the purpose? What are we doing here? Shouldn't this just be like a blank space? So, yeah, I do love God. There's nothing, I can't explain this feeling to you guys, but there are some movies that I have watched a countless number of times because I always get like a very good crying is therapeutic for me. But the only thing is, I don't like to cry about, sometimes I cry about the things, that are happening in my life. But when I watch a movie and I project all the things that, I'm bottling inside onto that movie, it just feels good to just when I watched The Faults in Our Stars. I think I watched it when I was in uni. I watched it in the evening. I cried myself to sleep. Woke up in the morning. I didn't go to school. I watched it again and I cried. There was a time when my friend came, she was coming into my room and I was sitting on the bed. I was sobbing. And she was so scared. She thought maybe something had happened to me. She thought somebody had died. She thought, I was just in having one of those days. And then she was asking me, like, what is it? I was so embarrassed to see what was happening to me. I was watching Blood Sisters. The Nigerian movie, not the one that came out on Netflix recently. The Blood Sisters of years ago. Yep, that's what I was watching. And I bought I don't like Genevieve Nanje. I don't. Because I have not forgiven her. And I don't know, I'm not a forgiving person. I'm a forgiving person, but yeah, you get my point. I don't know if it's a healthy habit, but I love myself. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with myself. If you see me watching my videos, you would think that I'm chatting with a crush. Mm-hmm. There are days when I just go and open TikTok, and instead of watching other people, I just watch myself and I smile. Like I'm just watching myself and smiling. I think I'm adorable. Okay. And I love watching my videos. And I smile, I'm like, oh girl, stop it. It's been a while that I met a guy and I was like, okay, he seems like a great guy. I don't know if it's my unresolved daddy issues or my, acquired distrust for men, but I literally cannot remember the last time I wanted to date somebody. Oh, it's not been that long. I had a crush on somebody. But yeah, besides that, it's been a while that I saw a man and I was like, okay, it would be nice to be your lady. So yeah, most times I flirt or I just play along, especially over text. Even though I know deep down that this is not going anywhere, bro. I'm not proud of it. But deep down I feel like they know. Because I joke about it. I say it like I'm joking that oh, it's not gonna happen. But they think I'm joking because of the way that I say it. But I will entertain, some flirting, even though I know that it's not gonna happen, bro. When I said that I love stalking myself on social media because I think I'm adorable, I also think I'm a very intelligent person. I like sometimes I have like a little talk with myself and I'm like, Rudy, what a sexy brain. Yeah, the sad thing is I have these conversations with myself. So most of the times when I talk to people, I'm just very, I don't know the word to use. So people don't get to know that there's a brain. Like 95% of my head is brain. So yeah, I just have like the most meaningful conversations with myself because I self-reflect a lot. That's why I know so much about myself because I'm one of the people that I think a lot about the things that I do. I think about the things that I say. Every time I have like a confrontation with somebody, I will think about it. I will try to think about how that whole scenario could have been avoided. And in that, I think about, the part where I went wrong and I'm like, oh, maybe if I hadn't said this, or maybe if I just shut my mouth, it wouldn't have gotten to that. So yeah, I love having conversations with myself. I talk about a lot of things. Plus, it helps me not to be like a gossip because I just gossip about people to myself. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Those of you who don't know, window shopping is when you literally go to the market and or you go to the store with no intention of buying and you're just moving around. Online window shopping is practically you just scrolling on commercial sites with no intention of actually making a purchase. Yeah. One day I'm going to try to open Facebook Market and they are going to tell me that no, you're done. We don't want you here anymore because ever since the day I discovered Facebook Market, I just go there. I spend hours. I think that app is becoming like one of my most used. I don't use Facebook for no reason because a couple of years ago they hacked my account and it just killed whatever love I have for the app. So I don't use it anymore. But I open Facebook every day and I go to Facebook Market and I just scroll and scroll and scroll and save things. Sometimes I go as far as texting the supplier like cet article est-il toujours disponible? Even though I know that, I'm not gonna buy it. I bought a few things. Oh, this table, I bought it on Facebook Market. So yeah, but I'm there every day. Sometimes then I go to Alibaba and I just scroll. I go to Shane and I just scroll. I open Amazon. I open Best Buy. I mean, what am I in Cameroon doing on Best Buy? I open Best Buy. I open Walmart and I scroll. So yeah, every time I go somewhere and it's my turn to pick a song, people will be like, Rudy, I beg. So yeah, I do. I love songs about love. I love songs that, have like an emotional, that just talk at your emotions. I don't know. Songs that make you reflect about life, about love, I love emotional songs. I love sad songs. I'm not a sad person, please, but I love sad songs. I don't know why. I think they just make me appreciate my life more. And I feel like there's just a lot of, there's just something about songs that are meaningful because these days people just make melody and rhymes. But those songs that have like a deep meaning to it, yeah, give me 10 million of those. I'll take it. This is my guiltiest pleasure. I love K dramas. Are you seeing the way I'm blushing? I do. I do. My first K drama that I ever watched was Jumong. Please, I can't even remember what it was about. I just know that it was about a royal. Yeah, it was a historical drama. Then I watched Boys Over Flowers. I came on from holidays, and then I went to my stepmom to take movies, and she just gave me like a bunch, and I saw Boys Over Flowers. I was like, okay, I took it, watched it. There was even one season because you know that we pirate movies a lot in this country. So there was like a CD that didn't have any subtitles. I don't know, the person who copied that onto the CD did not get subtitles. So yeah, I watched it without the subtitles. And I remember one time my mom came in and she was like, she stood there for me. I'm sure she was like, Shayna, I they ping me. And she was looking at me like, are you understanding what they are saying? I said, no. She said, so why are you watching it? I was like, I don't know. I, this one doesn't have subtitles. So yeah, that was where it got started. And I just love a good K drama that would just make me swoon and imagine, a perfect love. So yeah, I do. Absolutely. You see those videos where they are popping pimples, cleaning earwax? I love those. My God in heaven. I absolutely. Sometimes I will start watching one maybe at about midnight because I have a problem going to bed early. If I go to bed early, by 1 a.m., I will be dry eyed. So I always sleep midnight after 1 a.m. Sometimes I am up till about 2 a.m. just watching pimple popping videos. I can't explain the science behind it, but yeah, I do. I love those so much. I love those earwax cleaning videos. And with pimple popping videos, it's just pop, 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 pop. With earwax cleaning videos, it's like they're testing your patience. Because she's the earwax is here. She's not just pulling it out. It's like they're playing with your emotions. And sometimes I get so angry and I'm like, just pull it out. But yeah, I love those kind of videos. not necessarily their music. I think they have some like really deep emotional songs, but I love their variety shows. So I first got introduced to, or just first, I knew about them obviously because I watch K dramas, but I didn't know about them. Like I didn't pay any attention to them. So in 2021, when I had seen a video, a clip that, an edit, probably a fan made of them on TikTok, and I watched it. I thought it was funny. I watched it. I think I watched it a couple of times. I read the comments, and then I actually downloaded it on my phone because then I didn't know that you could save. I didn't know how to save. I downloaded it in my phone, and then I think a few days after that, I lost my dad. I went to the village. I was away for like 2 weeks. I hadn't touched, gone on social media. So when I came back, the first night that I spent in my house, I was just lying in bed and I opened YouTube and I saw that exact same video that I watched on TikTok. I saw it on YouTube. And then, but it was like the longer version. So I watched it. And then, obviously, though, proposed like the next video. I watched the next video. I think I watched like, I spent like 3 hours just lying on the couch watching compilations. And then I was like, but where are these videos coming from? And that was the biggest mistake that I ever made. Where are these videos coming from? So I searched and I found out that they have like so many variety shows that I've done. They had like this Run BTS. It's like a variety show where they just play games, do some funny things. And I saw a page on YouTube that had 150 episodes. I watched it. So every day I would just watch. I think I used to be one of those people when I would hear somebody say, "Oh, this celebrity or this group," especially K-pop fans do that a lot. They're like, "Oh, this person got me, saved my life, do this," and I'm like, "Are you mad?" But I'm not even exaggerating. Those videos got me through that period. Plus, at that point, I wasn't praying. I was so I was in a place. Obviously, I was beefing God. And I was like, how could you let this happen? So yeah, I wasn't praying. I didn't have that comfort, from God. So I was watching these videos. Back to, I think I'm over that era now. But every now and then, I just like to watch one of their variety shows because they're actually really funny. So yeah, those are the things that I love. I also love food. I have a love letter somewhere that I'm writing about food. Now that I've finished listing these things, actually it just made me realize that these are not guilty pleasures. These are actually comfort pleasures. So yeah, there you have it. Guys, I want to eat. Have I even showed you guys this fish? Wait, let me show you. But I'm about to eat. There's this show that I've been watching on Netflix, Working Moms. I'm in the third season. Yeah, it's just a good show that I like. So I hope I kept you entertained for I don't know how many minutes this video is going to last, but thank you for watching my video and see you on the next one. Bye.